Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Of course, starting off a new year of Madden, it's always a little bit of a struggle to really get those coins going at the beginning of the year. So today, I'm going to talk about the best budget players that you guys need to be looking to pick up. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Nathan Grinds for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn notification bell on and comment down below. Nota Gang. And if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you do so and sign up today using code ZERK. It'll match first deposit up to $100. So if you deposit $100, they will give you $100 as well to play with, which, by the way, they just added Dalvin Cook and Zeke projections. 4.5 touchdowns. You're telling me Zeke is not about to be the goal line back in New England and get 8 touchdowns? I don't believe he won't go higher than 4.5. And also make sure you guys enter my giveaway right now for $1,000 in Underdog Fantasy funds. 10 people are going to win $100 in funds. All you guys have to do is retweet the tweet down below in the comment section, follow myself in Underdog Fantasy over on Twitter, and comment down below on that tweet your guys' Underdog username. So as I said today, guys, we are talking about budget beast players today, players that are very, very good for their price. Now, what is the budget going to be? I'm about to talk about in this video. I have quite a few players to go over at a lot of different positions. The majority of these players on this list are about 15,000 coins or less. If you think you're going to find like a budget beast for 2,000 coins, it's just not going to happen. All right, there's no way you can go ahead and compete online with the 2,000 coin card. But 15,000 coins and under, there are definitely a lot of good options. I do have a couple of players that are more so on the expensive side. I think budget would be like, 50,000 coins, but there's only a handful of players that I have on this list here that even come close. Majority are 15K or under, but if you have like 30K, 35, 40K for the last couple people in this video, trust me, they're totally worth it. So starting off here, let's go with a super low budget wide receiver, and that's going to be Jameson Williams. Now on Xbox, currently over about 8,000 coins. PlayStation looking at about 13,000 coins right now, and Jameson Williams has 84 speed with 83 acceleration. That's really, really, really good right now, and he's also 6'2". Now not only that, but Jameson Williams is actually pretty solid after the catch. If you compare him to, a lot of the other gold wide receivers, there are actually a handful of gold wide receivers that do have 84 speed, but they're not all 6'2", and they do not all have 84 change of direction. I will tell you that. So that's why I feel like Jameson Williams, when it comes to the gold wide receivers, he's the best budget guy. As for tight ends, I will say there's a pretty big gap here with tight ends in between the guys that are 10K, 15K, whatever. But if you're going to spend 20,000 coins on a tight end, this is who you want. Irv Smith going for 20K on Xbox. Now, the two, I think, best budget tight ends in the game right now are Irv Smith and Evan Ingram. But the major difference is that Irv Smith has much higher catching traffic than Evan Ingram, so I would much rather pay the 20,000 coins for Irv Smith. You might be able to find Evan Ingram for a couple thousand coins cheaper, but I think the catching traffic is worth it for Irv. Also, keep in mind here that you can get Isaiah Likely from the front page players as a B&D as a free card. I wanted to mention him. Obviously, he's not budget. You can't buy that card, but in terms of ones you can buy, Irv Smith, I feel like, is the best. 84 speed, 84 excel, 83 catching traffic, totally worth the 20K. The other cards underneath here, that you're going to get for 8K, 9K, 10K, whatever, there's just a big gap. Now at running back, again, I feel like there's a big gap in between all the players that can do everything in terms of trucking, breaking tackles, all of that. But for super cheap, you can get an 86 speed. Yes, 86 speed running back for 7,200 coins on Xbox in Chase Brown. 86 speed, 78 acceleration, and he also has 76 juke move, 77 break tackle, 76 carrying. I mean, I know there are a lot of, pretty solid running backs out there for 25K, 30K, 35, 40K, whatever, but 7,000 coins for 86 speed. I mean, he's literally one of 2 players currently in the game as of this very second that can get 86 speed. Just him and Tyreek Hill. George Pickens, of course, and AJ Terrell, they will have 86 speed. I think Pickens actually has 87, but AJ Terrell has 86. And the competitive pass isn't in the game. So it's just Tyreek Hill and Chase Brown with 86. Get him in the open field. you're not catching him. Now, I know that right now, you can get Bryce Young relatively quickly in the field pass, but for those guys that have just started off, maybe you didn't get Josh Allen for some reason, maybe you didn't get your pre-order packs, unfortunately so, and you don't have Josh Allen, maybe you don't have Bryce Young yet in the field pass, and you want just a decent quarterback. Well, if you're someone that likes to run the football a lot, obviously, Justin Fields, 14,000 coins, 83 speed, 85 excel, 81 throw power, very, very solid. We don't really know that much information right now in terms of, which quarterback releases are the best. But the word going around the mud street right now is that Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in the game because his traditional 2 release is like the best in the game overall in terms of fast release for deep throws, medium, short, whatever. It's just really, really good. Who's the only other quarterback in the game that has traditional 2 release? CJ Stroud, which is going to be great when he gets his rookie premiere, but if you want just someone to stand in the pocket and throw the ball and get rid of it pretty quickly, then go with CJ Stroud for 9,000 coins. I know the stats aren't crazy, the action isn't crazy, but his release is good. Now, taking a look at some of the pass rushers here you guys can pick up for budget beasts. Again, with these budget guys, I will say, especially you'll notice it at pass rushing, I feel like positions, it's kind of like this every single year at the beginning of the year with these super low overalls, whatever. It's very, very hard to find these super cheap pass rushers that will actually do anything. But Carl Granderson, 74 speed, 76 excel. He has 79 finesse move, 80 block shed, and he's currently going for about 10,000 coins. Is decent for the price. Bradley Chubb currently going anywhere from between 13 to 15,000 coins, has 80 speed, 82 excel, 80 finesse move, and 75 block shed. So you get some solid finesse move, you get some pretty solid speed, and somewhat decent block shed. The thing is, if you go full on out with like speed with these budget cards, sure, you can get an outside linebacker like Nolan Smith, which his rookie card is super fast. Has absolutely 0 block shed and 0 power move. So you kind of have to sacrifice a little bit when you're looking for these budget beast pass rushers at the beginning of the year because you're just not going to be able to get super, super fast cards that can still pass rush or get off a block, and they're cheap. And with that being said, very, very similar to Bradley Chubb, Odafe Oweh currently going for 13,000 coins, 79 speed, 83 excel, 81 power move, 76 block shed, as I said. Just kind of overall balanced, decent speed. Now let's take a look at some budget safeties for you guys to pick up. Now, obviously with these cards, they're not really safeties you want to leave out there, right? These are user cards for you to go and pick up. I do want to say there was another card that I almost added on this list, Najee Johnson. He does have 83 speed compared to 82, but he's only 5'10". Tyson Anderson is 6'2", and I would rather have Tyson. Also, his agility is much better than Nazee's. So Tyson Anderson, 6'2", 82 speed, 85 excel, 78 jump, 82 agility again. These budget safeties, they're just not going to be good at coverage, but you can definitely use her on them. And Daxton Hill has to be the best example of that. This is actually a extremely good budget user card. I mean, really, really good. 83 speed, 84 excel, 86 agility, 82 change of direction, has 74 man, 71 zone. Like I said, they're just not going to be able to cover much. And then 78 hit power, 6 feet tall, going for about 12,000 coins on Xbox. Daxton Hill, this card is very good. One of the overall best budget beasts. So as for some of these cornerbacks you want to pick up for budget beasts, again, if you're getting speed, you're probably not going to get too good at coverage. And Caleb Farley, 6'2", 85 speed, 85 excel. Listen, you just got to get the speed here, especially at wide receiver and DB when it comes to these budget cards. And he's about 10,000 coins right now. So can't really cover too good, but he can run. And the final budget beast we're going to talk about here that is about 15,000 coins or so is Derek Stingley. 6 feet tall, 85 speed, 84 excel, 85 agility, 83 jumping, and a little bit different, from the other corner I just showed you guys is he actually can somewhat play man, 78 man. And now we get into the final 3 players that I have to go over that I am adding on here, as part of the budget. Again, I feel like around 40,000 coins, under 50,000 coins, you can still kind of consider them budget beasts because obviously a lot of the top cards in the game are like 100k plus. So, made the majority of this video a lot cheaper, but here are the more expensive guys that are likely worth the coins. Marquis Brown, 85 speed. Again, it's about the speed right there, 82 excel, and he's really, really good after the catch. He does have 82 change of direction, 85 juke move, and 81 deep route running. However, I will say this, in terms of wide receivers going for around 40,000 coins, there's one I'd rather have, and that is Kadarius Tony. But I wanted to add Marquis Brown to this list in case you guys needed, 2 wide receivers. Definitely picking up those 2 guys for around 40k, pretty good. But Tony, 85 speed, 88 excel. The rounding's overall pretty solid, 70 catch traffic, and then after the catch, man, he is deadly. 90 change direction, 89 juke move. I mean, a lot of people have this card on their team. I have this card on my team, and trust me, he's worth every penny, right? 40,000 coins compared to guys like Tyreek Hill, compared to Justin Jefferson, even more expensive cards. You know, they're going for 100K, 200K, 300,000 coins. Yeah, I would consider Tony, quote unquote, budget. And the final more expensive budget beast here is JC Horn. 85 speed, 86 excel, 6'1", 84 zone coverage as well. I had this card on my team. He's played great. He's played really, really good. I run majority of zone, and he has played very, very good. Again, yeah, I had a couple cards on here that were, you know, about 40,000 coins, but normally when I do these budget beast videos, I think I start every year around 50,000 coins or so, but I really, really wanted to make sure this year to do a lot more around like the 15K, but if you have the coins to splurge to get some of these guys that aren't necessarily Patrick Surtain or Trevon Diggs, who's going for like 100K, or some of the other guys that are going for 200, 300,000 coins, well then yeah, I think these guys are absolutely worth the 40,000 coins. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Let me know down below your guys' favorite budget beast in Madden 24. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.